इसका कौन है क्या? दिशान जिशान जिशान भाटिया.
The first ball was played between the cover regions and that had fetched 1 run. The ball was played officially in the cover region again, and that has also got them another single, and the score moves to 2. The ball was. We have a wicket here. The ball was officially played in the sweeper region, and Ncdex has lost its first wicket at a score of 2. The intention was right to loft it, but it couldn't clear the field. And as a result, Ncdex has lost its first wicket at the score of 2 runs. The next batsman is Arjun. Yeah.
A new batter comes to the center, Rajeshji, and what a catch taken in the deep.
Yeah, it was a well-judged catch, and that has resulted in the first wicket of Ncdex. Ncdex has lost his second wicket. They tried to slice the ball but couldn't clear the fielder at backward point, and that has resulted in the second wicket, and it has not troubled the scorers.
So back-to-back 2 catches, and what a bowling performance here from the Jishan. A wonderful catch taken. New batter now. He is on a hat-trick. And now let's see, is he going to take hat-trick? We won! We won! We won! Now let's see what happens. A new batter and Siddesh. The bowler is on hat-trick. Will he take hat-trick? Now to track in the air, and that didn't carry. Nicely played and single taken. Jishan has taken 2 wickets, back-to-back important wickets. Rakesh Rane played with the straight bat and nicely played. Is able to clear, and that's gone all the way for the boundary. Oh, good comeback made by the batter.
That was a good shot over the offside and well connected, and that resulted in an exquisite boundary.
Typical power play stroke. After 1 over 7 runs with the loss of 2 wickets.
शनिवार रोजी नाईट टूर मॅचेस असली ना पहिल्या राऊंड फक्त ओके असतो 12:30 दीड वाजले काय शेवटी झालं बॉलच साईड होत नाही बॉलर कोण आहे नाईटचा टायमिंग काय असतं 11 ते 6 ह्याचा टाइम केला झोपण्याचा वडाक रे चांगलं पिक केलं
That's a good shot. It is a back foot pull shot, and it was smashed to this boundary on the leg side for a 6. The score moves to 13 for the loss of 2 wickets.
सिद्धेशनी मारा ना
It's a 6, yeah. The ball was officially played, a kind of a reckless shot, but the batsman was very fortunate that he was dropped. It was a sitter, actually, a dolly, and the batsman was very fortunate. Good ball, right into the block hole, and defended, and it has fetched them 1 run. The score moves to 15. That was a dot ball. Good bowling. The batsman is struggling to connect. Good shot pulled on the backside. That was an unfortunate error, which has led to 4 runs, 4 important runs for Ncdex. That should have been fielded. The score has moved to 19 for the loss of 2 wickets. So, amazing shot. That was an exquisite shot over the leg side. The batsman has this uncanny type of shifting its weight on the back foot and swiving the bat for a 6. Very, very exquisite shot. And the score goes to 25. The score goes to 25.
Now the runs started coming here for the team. In the previous match, Ncdex, they had scored 80 run and a huge total they had got. And let's see in this match what they are going to do. But already they have got 2 wickets, but good comeback made by the batters. Both the batters are looking in good touch, especially Siddesh, who is on 18 now, of just 6 ball. Wonderful stroke played by him. Jishan has brought into attack back again, and whatever done by him, back-to-back 2 wickets he claimed in the earlier over. Full toes ball, wanted to convert full toes on his bat, but a very good delivery. Wanted to hit the switch, it does not make any contact. On the rise, nicely played on the down to the mid-wicket region, finds the gap and very good fielding there. A very good stop in the deep and saved 2 runs for the team. Chance for a run out and a very good come. Went back. Yes, Rajeshji, what you will say about the run?
Well, 2 runs were there for sure, but with some good calling, they could have converted it to 3 runs. Probably there was no communication during the 3rd run, and that resulted into them confusion. Lucky they are still there out. That was a great pickup shot. This is a typical pickup shot that a legendary player like Kapil Dev does. The score has moved to 28. Good running between the wicket displayed by Ncdex players, and they actually stole a couple of runs. So the score has moved to 30. The bowler has got a different approach when he bowls. He's got a slow and acceleration. Good shot again at the left side, and that has resulted to a single run, and the score moves to 31. The score is 31, and one more delivery to go. Good shot again. This was a suicide. No communication between the batters, and that has resulted in the wicket of Rakesh. So Rakesh has been run out, and Ncdex loses his 3rd wicket in the 3rd over, and the score is 32. Pardon me. Next batsman is Suyog. We had 2 good overs by Jishan, and he has finished his quota. And the new bowler is Monish. This was a wide delivery. There's a wild swing and a miss. And umpire has decided that it's a wide ball, and that has fetched 1 more run to Ncdex team. That was a great swing, and it's a dropped. Another dolly dropped. I think this is a third catch that has been dropped by BSC. So that has resulted in 2 runs and 1 more life to the batsman. And the score is 35. There is a wind gust that is flowing across the ground, and I believe that is playing some games in the minds of the players. It's a very good ball. The batsman trying to step back and cut it, but he couldn't make any contact, and cleanly collected by the wicketkeeper, resulting in a dot ball. The score still remains at 35. A leg swing. Most of the runs scored by this particular batsman is on the left leg side. 1 more run. Three balls. Another swing and a miss. There's no connection between the ball and bat. Good bowling. Another dot ball. The batsman has converted this into a full toss, and that was an amazing fielding on display. He went almost off balance, and with the presence of mind, he made sure that the ball is thrown back into the field, and that has resulted only 2 runs. Good fielding in the outfield. Two more balls are remaining in this particular over. Last ball, my bad. That is a huge appeal, but the umpire is unfazed by the appeal, and that completes 4 overs, and the score is 38. 2 more hours to go, and probably what sort of target is Ncdex going to have, that will be known to us in the course of time.
पहिले बॅटिंग असेल तर नाहीतर मग काय आपले बॉलिंगचं मग होतं 250 होतं मग मॅच मग जरा टफ 250 सांगू शकत पण नाही 250 मग त्यांचा काय त्याची बॉलिंग चांगली राहील तो सँटनर तर आपल्यासोबत चांगली बॉलिंग करतो मग तो तुझे तो डेंजर आहे तो 100 मारायचा मग तो मिचेल
बॉलर कौन है?
भाई बॉलर कौन है
The fifth over will be bowled by Nehal. The score is 38 after 4 overs. A huge shot, a skyer, and there's a player down the ball, and he has dropped again. There are so many catches that are being dropped by BAC. That has resulted in 2 more runs, and the score is 40. There's another shot on the left-hand side, and it's a huge 6. Amazing shot. He just rocks on the back foot and just swings his bat, and the ball flies over the leg side for a huge, exquisite 6. The score has moved swiftly to 46. He is a predominantly leg side player, and a good catch taken in the deep on the left-hand side. A good catch taken in the deep, very calm, very well judged catch, and the luck has deserted and the batsman is out after playing a good knock. The new batsman is Ashish. 3 balls are remaining in this over, in the 5th over. And the score is 46. We have 3 more balls remaining in this over. Ashish will be facing. The batsman tried to scoop it out of the ground on the fine leg side, but he couldn't make any contact, and that had resulted in a dot ball. It's lofted very straight, and the batsman have running fast for 2 runs, and I think he has missed out on a simple run out. A lot of lives have been given in this particular innings. The score moves to 48, and the last ball of the over. There is a swing on the leg side and a miss. We wait for the umpire's decision. It's a leg by. The end of the 5 overs. The score is 49 after the end of 5 overs. We have just 1 over remaining after this.
And for the toss after this over, Sebi captain, get ready for the toss, and MCX captain. The captain of Sebi and captain of MCX, get ready for the toss after this over.
The score is 49 and we have one more over to go. Monish will be bowling the final over of this innings and Ashish will be facing him. There's a swing on the leg side and we have a fielder covering the ball and there's a misfield and disappointment again in the field. Quite a few runs were given by dropped catches and misfields. The score moves to 51. So we have 50 up for this inning. Five balls remaining in this particular innings. There's a huge swing. And the batsmen are going for 2 runs and there's a bad throw and that has resulted in 2 more runs and the score moves to 53. So there's been 4 runs in the first 2 balls of the last over of this innings. Huge swing and that's a good fielding, amazing fielding on the leg side. You don't see such kind of fieldings every day. Good efforts in the outfield and that has resulted in the certain boundary and that has saved 2 runs. In the meantime, the batters have run 2 runs. Another swing, but this time there is no connection between the bat and the ball and that has resulted in a dot ball. Precious dot ball in the final over. We have 2 more balls to go and the score sits at 55. Oh, that was a big swing and again they are looking for 2 runs and shabby fielding again. Many runs were given in fielding. So score is 57 and we have the final ball of this innings. Again a huge swing on the left hand side and that has resulted in a boundary. The better way to finish any innings and good shot by Ashish. And the score is? The score is 61 after the end of 6 overs. So Ncdex started us on slowly, then accelerated and then settled down for 61 after 6 overs. And the target is 62. And let's watch what happens in the second innings, whether BS will be able to overhaul the target or Ncdex will be able to defend it successfully.
Of Sebi and captain of MCX.
Hello. 62 is the target in 6 overs for BAC. The first ball itself down the leg side, and it resulted in a wide and 4 runs. Effectively, the score is 5 without any ball bowled.
Wonderful start, Rajesh ji. They got a boundary in the first ball of the over. And while chasing the huge total, you need to have a good start.
Precisely, and that is what they have got, which will ease out some pressure on the batsman.
If there is a captain of MCX, if you are there, please come for the toss. Captain of MCX, are you there?
The swing and a miss as a dot ball. Nicely cut on the offside at the square side. As good fielding at the boundary. He has used his feet to the good effect, and that has resulted in 2 runs.
Thank you, Rajesh ji. And for the toss, now the captain of SEBI and M6 captain. Please come, sir. So who is going to give call? Heads is the call given by the M6 captain. And tails it is SEBI, the captain of SEBI on the toss. What will be your decision, sir?
We would like to bat first.
Well, the previous match, you got a good experience. Then what will be the strategy?
Strategically more or less the same, because team has followed to the basic rules of cricket that you take catches win matches, and that's we are trying to follow this game as well.
But the most player of your team, they have got experience of the leather and now they are playing tennis. So
Yeah, I agree with you, but they had accustomed with the tennis ball as well, and the boy who was winner of the match, he has played really well. So I expect the same performance from him.
thank you, sir. So you have to field now.
Yeah, fine. So we are okay with anything.
Okay, all the best to you and your team.
Thank you.
Photo, sir, photo.
Coming back to the match after the toss of the next match. The score is 11 after 4 balls. Good average. Ball is hit on the offside, and that has resulted in 1 run.
आणि सेबीचे कॅप्टन आहेत त्यांच्या हातून
The score is 13 after 1 over. Good start by BAC. Next bowler is Arjun. The second over. Power play is still in effect. Setting the field to ensure that everybody is in the right place. Nicely driven to the offside as a sweeper cover, and that has resulted in 1 run. The score moves to 14. Again cut through the offside. A sweeper cover comes into the picture again, and that has resulted into one more run. Two shots have gone to the sweeper cover for single. Beautiful shot across the ground at the long on, and that resulted in a beautiful boundary. Taking the full advantage of power play, hitting it over the top. The score is 19 for no loss. Another shot on the right offside. The sweeper comes into picture. There's a fumble and good pressure applied on the fielder, and that resulted in an extra run. The score is 21 for no loss. Another heave on the leg side, but couldn't connect. There was an inside edge, and they're looking for a second run, but rightly sent back. The score is 22 for no loss. Last ball of the second over, the power play. That's a great shot on the left-hand side. Fielders were just stranded, and that never knew where the ball flew, and that resulted in the boundary on the leg side. The score is 26 after 2 overs, and that brings the end of power play. Third over to commence. Ashish, left armor. BS is sitting good on 26 for no loss. A good start. ball has been put into the almost a block hole. This has resulted in 1 run. Score is 27 for no loss. That is a wide ball, nicely judged. That results in an extra run as well as an extra delivery. Good shot on the offside. The sweeper cover, I think this is the third time he has come into the play, and that has fetched 1 run. Score is 29. Really exquisite shot down the ground. Looking for the second run. Score is 30 without any wicket. Lofted shot, beautifully placed. It was a really good shot on the offside, and it resulted in 2 runs. The batsman is growing in confidence. And the score is 32 without any wicket. The ball is placed again, and in comes a throw from sweeper cover. He is busy today in this match. He's keeping every shot for a single run. Good shot down the line. That has resulted in 1 run. And the score is 34 for the loss of no wickets after the end of 3 overs. ₹34 for the loss of no wicket, 3 overs. There is water indication. So BSC requires 28 runs in 18 balls. Sriharsh is playing a good innings on 16. Akshay is giving a good support on 12. And both are playing in a strike rate in the excess of 150. So the play is set to resume after 3 overs. The bowler is Umang. Three overs, 34 for no wicket. That's a good shot on the leg side. Nicely. Ah. Now we leave this. Now we leave this to the umpires. Now we leave this to the umpires. How much? So I think it has resulted in 2 runs. A good piece of fielding in the outfield. Another huge swing. Ah, absolute confusion. Another 2 runs. The score is 38 for the loss of 0 wickets. BAC is going good. Another swing, amazing swing. That's a huge hit. 6 runs. And the score is 44 for the loss of no wicket. So we need 18 runs in 15 balls. 18 runs, 15 balls. Ah, he's dropped it, I believe. He just grasped it. This could have changed the nature of the match. And that has resulted in single run. You need to get such kind of catches. Another leg side scoop, safely put on the leg side. Sensible batting. Sensible batting by the batsman. The score is 46 with 1 more ball in this particular over. Is swinging it, but this time it's straight to the fielder at the short mid wicket. And that brings us to the end of 4 overs. It's 47 for the loss of no wickets. And we are at a juncture where we require 15 runs in 12 balls. बारह बॉल 15 रन की जरूरत. The next bowler is Ashish. The batsman has stepped out and steered it to the offside, and that has resulted in a single. The ball is sliced actually. The bat swing resulted in a slice and it got 1 run. The score is 49. A good shot on the leg side, and they're looking for 2 runs, and the ball has been shot directly to the non-striker end. And that has resulted in 2 runs, 2 valuable runs, as the gap between the ball and runs close in. There's a 1 shot, so that has resulted in 1 less run. Good shot on the leg sides. And that's a throw on the non-strike end. A slower throw, a good throw might have resulted in a run out. The players are visibly tired, we can see that. 10 runs in 8 balls. A swing and a miss. Purely a tired shot. Ten runs required in 7 balls. There's a top edge and the bowler they're going for the 3rd run, and that has resulted in a 3 runs. This was a nice gamble, and that has resulted in a good 3 runs for BSC. This is going to be an interesting last over. BSC requires 7 runs to win this match. And Ncdex needs to defend. Last over will be bowled by Rakesh. So we need another 7 runs in 6 balls. This is a really interesting match. 2 good teams playing for the top spot in the group. Good swing on the left side, and they're going for 2 runs and a flat throw, and BSC has managed to squeeze in 2 runs. Short run again, the second short run we have. Swing again on the leg side, and good fielding at the leg side. Five runs in 4 balls. Again, a ball on the leg side. It seems the batsman is, it's a misfield. A blunder which will, which may result in a loss actually. So the balls and required runs are even. They are at par now. Three balls and 3 runs. He's gone, I believe. He's got a huge edge. And that was neatly taken up by the wicket keeper. And that has resulted in another wicket. It is Nirav who has taken the catch, the wicket keeper. Good efforts by the batsman. Three runs required in 2 balls. This is turning out to be an interesting contest. Everybody's on the edge of the seat. Both the teams are vying for the top spot in the group. And it is really an interesting contest. The top spot in the group may change the course of the game. A good hand by batsman. And there we are, last 2 balls and 3 runs. Interesting situation. As I reiterate, both teams are trying to vie for the top spot in the group, as this may change their game action in the tournament. Tense situation, tense, very tense. Everybody is making sure that they have people in the right place. And a swing on the leg side, on the mid wicket, and this may result in 2 runs, and they are going for 2 runs. There was a misfield. Fortunately, there was a backup, and the scores are even. Scores are even, and we have, and we need 1 run in 1 ball. The scores are even. I believe the batting team will go for a win rather than a super over, if at all there is one. All fielders have closed in. All players are closed in as it is the last ball of the innings, and BSC needs just 1 run to go across the line. A swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. And there's a dead ball. Okay. There's a dead ball. This is really turning out to be interesting. Umpire has signaled a dead ball. We are back to the same position. 1 ball, 1 run to win. Fielders are closed in. Pressure mounted. A swing and a miss, and that has resulted this is the most horrific This resulted in a bias. The players couldn't gather the ball, and they took it very casually, and that resulted in a narrow win to BSC. And the game went down to the wire, and BSC has won the match. Congratulations to the winning team. Commiserates to NCDX. Good game of cricket. Thank you.
Thank you, Rajesh. And hard luck, team NCDX. And congratulations, winning team BSC. What a match. At the last moment, you saw that the throw done by the wicketkeeper, but the bowler end could not collect, and the single has taken. Interesting match we have seen.